Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Mo Vibing. I'm your host, Mo. What's going on? Hold on a second. I wanted something to drink. I decided to get back on. I did a reading a while ago. It should be uploading. But I just wanted to talk for a little bit. I had took my spiritual bath tonight. It was amazing, of course. I think when I was channeling, well, I wouldn't say channeling. I was trying to meditate. I was listening to some piano music, and I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it don't work. Well, it works, but in a different way. It doesn't work the way that I always anticipated to, or I be having in my mind kind of sort of what I want to talk about, but spirit be like, no, that's not what's important though. Like, you gotta talk about what I want you to talk about. And even though sometimes I'd be like, okay, well, I get that, but I feel like this is important too. And spirit be like, okay, it's probably important, but we're gonna talk about this now, okay? So, figure it out or whatever. But I was thinking earlier today, because of strange encounters I've been having with people. Now, I'm single, happily. Stop right here, sorry. I'm single, happily single, excuse me, and I have children, so I'm a single mom. And what I've been noticing a lot here lately is the amount of men that have been in my energy. And I don't really do a lot of dating. I don't, and that's because I am a single mom, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm good. Like, it doesn't bother me. I've always said that I would kind of want to wait until at least my daughter gets older. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not stressed out about it, to be honest with you. It's just that I feel like me being in my energy, me being in my power, me, planning everything by ear, and just, if I get asked out on a date, if I want to go, I'll go. If I don't want to, I don't have to. I'm an adult. I get to make my own decisions. I do sometimes consult God first, or spirit. I use the terms interchangeably. And I do consult first sometimes to see whether or not I should go, or if I should take the chance or whatever. And then they do, I'll do it, whatever. I don't feel like there's any harm in it. But what I will say is that the people that I feel like has been coming into my energy, and it's weird, it's very weird, because I don't know why they are coming into my energy, but it's been married men. It's been quite a few married men, and I'm not getting it. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I'm not looking. I'm not talking. I'm not leading anybody on. Like, I do not deal with married men. It is not my thing. It never has been my thing. Never will be my thing. And I'm gonna stop saying never, because if I get married, then yes, I'm into married men, but only that way. Okay. And that's confirmation with that noise outside. That's so weird. But anyway, so yeah, it's been married guys, and to be honest with you, I don't think it's anything shady. I don't think it's anything shady on my end. I know it's not anything shady on my end, but I don't think it's anything shady overall. I feel like just maybe I am reaching the age, or this is a good one. I have matured to where now I am in that wifey energy. Does that make sense? Like, I've reached that level. Like, the guys, of course, they've gotten married. They're with people. I'm pretty sure they're probably happy. You know, we don't know why men do what they do, okay? We don't know why anybody does what they do. We're not going to blame it on men. I'm not a man basher, and I'm not about to be. I love men. Now, they get a bad rep sometimes, yes, because they don't know how to take accountability sometimes, yes. But we're not about to place it on them either, because what I have noticed is that the reason why certain women, such as myself, or women alike me, can't or won't, how can I put it? Because I can't say neither one of those words. I ain't about to say those words. I take that back. But the reason why it's so hard is because there are women who do make it hard. Women treat men a certain type of way, especially when men get to a point where they're able to be vulnerable with you, when they're able to talk to you, when they're able to express their feelings to a certain woman. It seems like a lot of times, because men don't tune into their intuition, a lot of times they end up picking the wrong woman. And that wrong woman can truly scar a man, okay? No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But that's what I was saying. I don't think it's anything like, maybe it's just like, I'm 33 years old, okay? The guys that I'm talking about, we're all in the same age range, you know? And I was always told never to get married in my 20s. I was always told that. You don't get married in your 20s. You have fun in your 20s. You settle down when you hit your 30s. You settle down, you do all the other stuff when you hit your 30s. Of course, I did not listen because I had children in my 20s, you know? And I don't regret having my children. I'm actually really happy. Like, I said it today. Like, I'm so happy because stuff is just getting more expensive and daycare is really expensive. And I'm like, I'm glad I got that part out of the way. Mine on now in school. I'm so excited. But anyway, now when I say that and then I end up printing out, I'd be mad. But anyway, but I think it's we're at that age now, and being 33, and I think I've said this before. I'm not sure, but I am changing. My body is changing. My mind is changing. My emotions is changing. The way I view the world, of course, is ever changing, but it's like on another level now. And I kept saying the other day, it was like, why am I feeling like this? Like, what is it? I need to know, because it was almost driving me a little stir crazy or whatever. But I found that the age now is like, okay, it's like you go through your 20s and you're having all this fun. It's like you hit these milestones in life. And when you hit these milestones, you're supposed to do certain things to what society says. But spiritually, if you are aligned spiritually, I feel like you do also hit milestones. It's like you go through a series of tests. Everybody's test is different, of course. Everybody's purpose is different. But I think the stages are all the same. I believe that, because I feel like now, at my age now, I was telling my mom the other day, I said, I know that I'm changing. I know that I'm growing because I can feel it. I care more about certain things now than I used to. Certain things are just so much more of a priority now. And like, I don't have to go out every weekend. And I've been like that for a while. Like, I don't have to go out every weekend. I don't want to sit and drink and whatever every weekend. I don't want to do that. Hanging out with friends, yes, I will go out and I will hang out with friends, but partying every weekend, I don't have to do that every weekend. But it's getting to the point where it's not that I don't want to do anything on the weekends. Let's make that clear. It's just that I want to do better things, or even if I do want to hang out and have a drink or something like that, it's not going to be in the same environment anymore. I've outgrown certain environments. It's like you just outgrow things. So it doesn't necessarily mean that your life has to stop, or you have to stop certain things, or you have to, let go of certain things. Sometimes it's just best if you just follow the course and stay the course. And I know a lot of times that's hard. Everybody can't do that. That's kind of what came out in the other reading, of where like you hit these, you go through a certain situation, or you're at a certain stage in your life, and instead of growing and learning from that situation, you stay there because at some point you got content and you got comfortable. And now Spirit is like, okay, well, we're going to let you stay here until you see for yourself that this situation is not for you anymore. Like, it may be providing one thing, but if you would just trust me, I promise you, I will move you forward. You will have better. You will be feeling better. You would do better. It would just be better. I'm telling you. And if you say it, and I know sometimes it's really hard. I'm telling you, I know it's hard. I know, I've been there. I've been through some really, really, really bad things. I've been betrayed to the utmost of the top of betrayal. Like, there's a ceiling, I hit it, surpassed it. Not me doing the betrayal, but what has happened to me. Now I'm not perfect. Everybody has these lessons to learn. And sometimes I think the hardest thing is when you do go through certain things. Let's say you go through a certain situation and you are the person afflicting the pain. Now, granted, it doesn't necessarily have to be to where, how can I put it? It's not that you're being malicious, but you're just doing you, and you afflicting pain on someone, not really thinking about the other person. You're only thinking about yourself. You're being selfish, pretty much. You can still be, of course, someone's karma. And, and I feel like when that situation happens, we don't know how to accept that, especially me being who I am. Like, damn, like I really hurt that person. And it's not that I don't want to accept it to where like I don't want to take accountability for my actions. It's more so I don't want to believe that I could be that way to somebody who I say that I loved. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I am. And once I saw that I did that, I changed it. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to do that anymore. I saw how that action hurt this person because I wasn't taking into account someone else's feelings. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that you're supposed to live for other people, but I am saying that you're supposed to be aware of what you're doing. Because if you're in a situation where you're tied to somebody, you need to take a closer look at how you're acting, because it does affect the people around you. And bringing it back to why I don't know why I'm going through what I'm going through right now, it's these men. I'm like, what is it at our age, at our stage now, that they are feeling that they want to come into my energy or anyone else's energy, anyone that's like me? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's going through this. But a lot of times I do feel like when I look at certain single women, and I'm not talking about all single women because I don't bash nobody, but certain single women who don't have children, when I look at them, sometimes when I listen to the person that they're with, their spouse or whoever I'm talking to at the time that they're associated with in some way, they all sound, some of them sound selfish. Some of them sound very selfish. Even the men sound selfish because they haven't had to give up a part of them or a part of their life or have to sacrifice for another being. And now that they're at the age where, okay, well, I've done all this sacrificing, and now it's the women's turn. Like they've put these women through all this crap, and now the women are getting to the point where they're kind of like flipping the switch, they're flipping sides, whatever you want to call it. And I was always telling it, it's usually around the time when a woman hits their mid-30s. And I know I'm coming up on mid-30s. So I can tell. I'm not even gonna lie, I can tell. And they say that's when people have the most divorces. And it's crazy. It's actually kind of sad. I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm grateful that I feel like I kind of went through mine already. I think I kind of skipped a few steps, but I think in skipping those steps, you still learn other things. It's just the things that other people are going through now, I've already went through. I went through in my 20s because my relationship or the relationship that was supposed to change my life or build me into who I am happened earlier on. And now people who are a little ways behind me, they're now starting to go through that stage, So I guess that's a way of like, maybe their energy is catching up. I don't know. It's so weird, but please, if you understand what I'm talking about, please leave a comment, drop a comment if you are experiencing what I'm experiencing. And if not, it's okay. I'm not a homewrecker, I promise. I don't want nobody else's nothing, because wanting somebody else's man is wanting somebody else's problems, okay? Or, maybe they run it too. I don't know, man, but don't come this way, because if you're going to come this way, you got to already be healed. That person got to already be out of your energy. Like, you got to be to the good when you come this way, okay? Like, I don't know about nobody else. But I'm not, no, that's the negative. But anyway, I just wanted to get on and talk about that or whatever. And hopefully someone will understand. Sorry, that pause. Hopefully someone will understand. But anyways, I hope everyone have a very good weekend. If I don't get back on, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And love yourself. Love everyone around you too. They deserve it too. Have a good night.